Everyone looks settled in for some football here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go in Santa Clara. Moore with a return. Brushes him off with ease. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Pretty throwing here to start. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
So it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Play action now, Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that makes it second and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Here's Purdy to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing the out route complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
You know, you call that toss play, it's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time to make contact behind the line? In this case, well, challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
Get set, get set. 18.
Purdy setting up that play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Kick! Outside. Runs up.
Purdy to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Get set.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Get set. Watch out.
On 3rd down, Purdy. On the move, headed right. He'll make a fit for it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's another 49er. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Purdy on the play action. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
18. Watch out.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
Kittle makes the catch. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
21. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Give left side to McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish. When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Right back to Pacheco. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Chiefs trailing on the scoreboard. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Mahomes to throw for it. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Taking a shot deep down the field and got brought in inside the 20. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Again, right side. Here's Pacheco. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Wow, down by just a score, a lot of games to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
Two slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now a give, it's McCaffrey headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Escapes the pocket. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Mahomes on 1st and 10. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And that's a Kansas City touchdown! The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown! So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs jump in front now by 5. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. That lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
From the 38. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And this one doesn't go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Bring money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and down. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
set, get set. Final round's up.
Looking to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Outside. 18.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18.
Another carry for Robinson. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Outside. Right around set.
They just get the play off. Big strike here to Moore. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. All set up now for first and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Here's Robinson. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Get set, get set. Right around set.
Purdy throwing here. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
He'll throw it. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5.
Get 21. 18. Watch out. Finish it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers jump in front late. George Kittle, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been...
And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have taken the lead late. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Spread the field and send him all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against the college secondary.
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Jair Brown has it. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Outside.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Get set, get set. 18, watch Watch out!
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out!
To the air again. Purdy. Kittle brings it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock. I'm out at least.
In the dead of night, on that broken road, I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. Where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. You still got to break the chains that left you scarred. From where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And off we go from Ford Field. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. For an opener, Purdy to throw. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Aiden Hutchinson in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
And the 49ers 1st down.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nothing doing here. And I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
18, watch out.
On 2nd down, Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Here's Purdy, and that is incomplete. Aggressive play here to score that opening drive, but they don't get two, and it remains 6-0. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get set, get set.
To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down. They need 5.
Get set.
They'll go play action with Purdy. And that will wind up incomplete. 0's on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So after 1, the Niners have the early advantage. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Here's Purdy. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
To throw, it's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't well stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
San Francisco.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes but nobody's even watching.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll somehow turn this into an impossible. Going out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Get set, get set.
Here's Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's in. George Kittle.
San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing is Purdy. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Following
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And off we go in Santa Clara. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get set. 18.
Now try and right with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up.
Get set.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Get set. 18.
Purdy setting up that play action. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Purdy throwing here. He's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Get set.
Purdy to Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's...
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's going to be stopped at that line to begin this ball game.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. Bring up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
3rd down. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Cut.
They're going. Here's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Outside. Cut.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Third and short. Purdy. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Get set, get set.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's able to force his way through one man when he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
19-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. And third down coming up.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Cut.
On third down, it's Purdy. That's to his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with fourth down coming up.
Outside.
Now Purdy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Hey, 15.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, Isaiah Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
And in motion is Brown. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They put Kelsey in motion. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chain. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal, and at the very least, got to come away with some points.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one caught at the floor. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
It is good. Makes the score Chiefs 7, 49ers nothing.
Time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Room to run at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 17.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Nico Remigio to bring it back. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. On first down, it's Mahomes. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Travis Kelsey.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it up. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. From the 41, here's second and 5. To throw is Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So we really treated that 3rd down like 2nd down. They work the outside part of the field. Simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. Open space to the 35. Oh, strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
We'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Here's Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
He's got a man. It's caught in the end zone. They get the 2 points. And it's going to allow them to take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Remigio now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes on 1st down. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down. And the
Once again, it's Pacheco. Pacheco, 1st down and more. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40.
28 yards.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Attack! Easy!
They'll drop to throw. Into the hands of Juju. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now, 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal.
Eye on these two. I'll go on.
Man in motion is Brown. On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. But they done everything that I love.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game.
Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. They come from behind. May feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Shake a shiny place, let you someone for all his face. So full of praise, I just wanna get that up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
36-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
Purdy now to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. Now 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And
now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Back to throw, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Throwing here, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. We're scoreless after 1.
49er 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Easy target. Kittle over the top. Kittle over the top. Get set. Get set.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
When
we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Watch out!
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Touchdown 49ers! George Kittle from 6 yards away. And the 49ers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Takes the score, Niners 7, Raiders nothing.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Smith. Ball incomplete to Trey Tucker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Geno. Short throw caught by Bowers. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Geno now to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jeanty. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
On first down, it's Jeanty. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Back to throw, Smith. Slant route, and he finds Thornton. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. They'll try and set up the screen to Jeanty. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut down. Down with little gain.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. from the 9, 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Now Smith. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
At the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Throwing is Smith. He'll get this out to Genty. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Smith. Completes this one to Thornton. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
First down.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Again, Smith. He's into space past the 25. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 23 yards, the final tally.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, make siblings. Nothing for my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag beginning.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Chino going to hand it to Genty. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Smith. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
take the first. You keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mind. It's about time. Whoa.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And he returns this to the 22. Mayfield on play action. Being chased out left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Mayfield down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone.
To the right side and intercepted. Down the left sideline. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Purdy will throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second down at the 37-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First catch there for Evans, good enough for a first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A first carry for Rashad White. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They go play action. Mayfield to the left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton from 6 yards away. And the Bucs have come back to make it a 2-point game.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
And their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Purdy. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Purdy on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. Down to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 36 yards. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
The 49ers.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
That keeps the score. Niners 14. Buccaneers 6.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Mayfield off the play fake. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. At that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Now Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Here's Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there, really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
Hey, 130. 180. King.
Throwing, Mayfield. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Purdy now to throw. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, 49ers! George Kittle with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
The score, Niners 20, Buccaneers 12.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down, Tampa Bay.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Mayfield now. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw, Mayfield. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And space tough to come by there, so to get maybe a yard to the 37.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. From just shy of midfield, here's second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
They created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now 2nd and 4.
29-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Throwing here, Purdy. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
16-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Touchdown. It's so close.
Back to throw, Purdy. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Here's 1st and goal.
Outside. 18.
McCaffrey going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Again, McCaffrey. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Here's Purdy. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Purdy. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Niners 48, Buccaneers 20. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mayfield. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Mayfield to throw. And this one caught downfield by Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Mayfield.
And it's caught. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this two-point conversion.
Here's Baker.
And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll get this up past the 45. It's a first down, but the tackle comes in bounds. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Throwing, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
50-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Purdy to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
To throw is Purdy.
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. Here's Purdy to throw. That is caught.
He's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you get that
One of
up?
the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal, because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Moses.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Purdy looking to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Play action. Now Purdy. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down and inside the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, 39 yards. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Next to score, Steelers 7, Niners nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Back to throw now on first down. Connects with Kittle underneath. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, 46 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now Rodgers. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Michael Williams. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I...
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And it maneuvers way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he's up past the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
46-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Odafe Owe so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Purdy off the play fake. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Inside handoff, Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
Jackson's pass complete to Zay Flowers.
Here is 3rd and 5.
And this is 3rd down.
Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback land on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Play action. Now Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. They go play action now. Jackson flush to his right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. From the 4, it's second and a couple. Now a handoff to Henry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Hey, middle. Hey, report.
Here's Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal.
Report. Hey, report.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Hey, middle.
Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
His kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going to the west side, giving side guys. Anybody that really
seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Final play of the half. Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And this defense not giving them anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back. Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, as long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're off from Levi's Stadium. Moore with a return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary?
2nd down.
That's it.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throwing the out route complete. Oh, this big guy is moving. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Well, we haven't even had time to settle in up here in the booth yet, and just like that, partner, it is already 8-0.
We haven't had time to settle in. How about these coaches' booths next to us up here? How about them guys? One side super happy about how this game started. The other gonna be searching for some answers.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Brandon Condrington to return it. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Running right side by Kincaid. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Allen now on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are goner. He couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom. On treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option. Really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go, here in Baltimore. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to test this secondary right away. He's inside the 30. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 62 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up. 2nd and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 10.
Play action now. Jackson. Flushed to his left. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job getting those feet in bounds.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? It's the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Jordan Elliott gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Jackson now. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
They'll run for it with Henry. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They go play action with Jackson. Flushed out right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
It's a loss of 10. Leads to 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Jackson dancing to his left. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I don't want to be a jinx partner, put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, report! 13. Report! Sit up!
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
They go play action now. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Niners will take over here at their own 14-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that goes to the goal line. If you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 1. Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as the tackle made up at the 27.
First down, San Francisco.
Now a give, right side, McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, 49ers.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey to about the 48-yard line.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37.
A gain of 14. And a 49er first down.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's first and 10.
San Francisco.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Trenton Simpson firing in and sticking him for a loss. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They go play action here. Purdy. Pass caught by Pearson. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
For the 49ers field goal.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it. I see what you watch do it.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the 49er first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First down, San Francisco.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7 from the 20. Purdy now to throw off the play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had that rolled down before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
And no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee he's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now Purdy. Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown,
George Kittle from 19 yards away. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Ravens nothing.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get in it. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 34. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 39-yard line. To throw is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. From the 20, here's second down and 8. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. 2 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing here, Purdy. Hard throw, incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Purdy looking to throw. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Again, running left, it's McCaffrey. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. Give him 18 on the play.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. It is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
16 yards. First down, San Francisco.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will have a Niners first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. McCaffrey, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the Ravens' 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Purdy. Touchdown! George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Niners have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. It's complete. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. Purdy will throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Ravens nothing. Jake Moody.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section today.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
Play action. Now Jackson on the move to his left. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Try it again. Started me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Get set. 41. 19.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, third down.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Here's Purdy to throw. Hits him on the out route. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
18. Watch out.
First down, Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Purdy now on 4th down. Kittle makes the catch. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They hit for 16.